Welcome, welcome, welcome to another week of Thursday Night Live Trivia with Flatirons Students. I'm your host with the most, Joseph Hoffman, and guys, I am so excited to be hanging out with you on another Thursday night, and I am so stoked for our theme tonight, which is all about movies and TV shows that you love. Here I am repping Star Wars tonight. I'm excited. The last month, we have been in a series for Flatiron Students called On the Couch. Who has been watching that? Let me know in the comments. We've done a couple of my favorite movies and TV shows. We've done Onward, Outer Banks, All American, and this weekend we are airing our last episode of the series, which is all about Star Wars. Ethan and Caleb are going to be teaching about Star Wars and how it relates to our faith in God. So I am super stoked for that. I'm super stoked to be hanging out with you guys tonight. Who thinks that they are going to be winning a $10 Starbucks gift card? I see Zane Riley's in, Zane Weingartner's in, Maylee, hi. Welcome. We have two former champs currently saying hey in the chat. I want to know what your favorite TV show or movie you've been watching this week is. Currently, for me, my wife Lizzie and I have been rewatching all of Boy Meets World. It's a show that came out in the 90s and it's on Disney Plus, and we have been watching so many episodes. I absolutely love that whole crew of Corey, Sean, and Topanga. Thank you, Zach. It's quarantine still, so I figured I will try to grow out the most facial hair that I can. Hey, Grady, welcome. Scoob, Grady says he's been loving Scoob. I have yet to see that. I know the new Trolls movie was super fun. Who has seen Onward? That is one of my favorite movies to come out this year so far. And I'm really excited to finally go back to the movies at the end of this month, or actually in the next month. But I'm really excited for that. Guys, again, if you're joining us for the first time, we are playing live trivia. Be sure to sign up at myquiz.org, and the quiz code tonight is 440865. Tonight's theme is just like our theme of our current Flatiron Student series, On the Couch. So we're going to be talking about movies, TV shows. So hopefully you guys have been studying. I know last week a couple of you wanted to see Harry Potter. We got questions from that. We've got questions from the Marvel Universe and Star Wars and everything in between. Grady says he's going to win. Nice. Onward is so good. Hi, Scott. Welcome. Chance the Rapper is amazing. That is the hat that I am repping. Despite what you have to say in the chat, I appreciate all of you coming in tonight. Let me know what you've been binge watching lately, and also let me know what your favorite episode of our series has been this month. I know Ethan and I talked about Onward. Katie, the Denver Students director, talked about All American. And then last week, Nicole and Lindsay talked all about Outer Banks, which I have yet to see, but I've heard it is so much fun. Let's see. Who else thinks? Oh, Gray is back on. We have a couple of former champions. And also, you might see my cats have a bit of a lightsaber battle in the background. Great. We will give it 3 more minutes and we will jump on in. If you have yet to sign up, go to myquiz.org. The quiz code is 440865. Let me know in the chat what you've been binge watching lately. I'll tell a story. I remember when I was 5 years old, we lived in Colorado Springs. The first time my dad brought a VHS tape, yes, that was a real thing, and showed me Star Wars for the very first time. And I was hooked. It is so funny to watch the old Star Wars movies now with all of the CGI and stuff that we have and how kind of cheesy it is, but how much I still love it. And I know that Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite Marvel movies that's come out. There's something about space movies that are just so much fun. Maybe says Avi. Hannah Montana. Okay, that's a throwback. I'm sure that's on Disney Plus. There's some really good Disney Plus shows right now that you can binge watch. My wife and I watched all of the episodes of Diary of a Future President, which is super great. Girl Meets World, which is the sequel to Boy Meets World, is super good. Maylee says, never have I ever cried so much watching Hannah Montana. That's an interesting choice. Grady says Mandalorian. Yes, Mandalorian is great. If you have watched Mandalorian, you will be in luck with a couple of questions we have tonight. Awesome. I'll give it one more minute, and then we will get started. Again, this is Thursday Night Live Trivia with Flatirons Students. Be sure to sign up at myquiz.org. The quiz code is 440865. And again, you are competing for a $10 Starbucks digital gift card, which I will send to you tonight. I will go over the rules. If you have never played My Quiz before with us, you get points for every answer you get correctly, and the fastest answer gets the most points. So be sure, if you know the answer, to answer as quickly as possible. Okay, we are going to get started. Let me know in the comments who is ready. I'm excited. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Question number 1. Which of these movies or TV shows have we not covered yet in the On the Couch series? Onward, Outer Banks, Star Wars, or All American? Which one of these movies or TV shows have we not yet covered in the On the Couch series yet? If you've been paying attention, that is a super easy question to answer for number 1. It is Star Wars. And only 21% of you got that correct. That is a savage start to the game. But Maylee 7 is number 1 at 8 points. Grayson is second with 7. And Zane Riley is third with 6 points as we get ready to go on to question 2. In the show All American, where is Spencer from? Beverly Hills, Crenshaw, Las Vegas, or San Diego? Where is Spencer from? I have a confession. I have never watched All American. I did watch Katie's talk about it. I am a huge fan of all the CW shows, though. Let's see. Where is Spencer from? If you guessed B, Crenshaw, you have points added to your name. 50% of you got that correct. Maylee 7 is still in the lead with 14 points. Zane Riley second with 11. And Trista third with 8 points as we get ready to go into question number 3. Onward follows the story of 2 brothers who are elves, monsters, wizards, or walking, talking toys. What are Ian and Barley in the movie Onward? Which, that is by far one of my favorite movies. I know I've said that again, but it is so great. If you have not yet seen that movie, I would definitely check it out. Yes, 80% of you got that correct. Elves is the right answer. If you guess wizards, Ian is a wizard. Barley is just a wannabe wizard like most of us. Yeah, and the movie's all about discovering magic and the importance of family and relationships. As we go into question number 4, in Outer Banks, what are John B. and Sarah's undercover names? Val and Val, Austin and Ruby, Vlad and Val, or Alex and Katrina? Who do they go undercover as when they are searching for the treasure? Lizzie says, I'm definitely a wannabe wizard. I know I am. All right. The correct answer is Vlad and Val. What a savage question with 20% of you getting that correct. I will say I did trick some of you with my Val and Val on number 1. Zane Riley just took the lead with 22 points. Maylee 7 is second with 21, and Trista is third followed by Daphne with 13 points. Okay, question number 5 for all you Pixar fans. In Finding Nemo, what distinctive feature or quality does Nemo have? He has short-term memory loss, a damaged fin, he has an extra stripe, or he has a photographic memory. Which one of these distinctive feature or qualities does Nemo have in Finding Nemo? If you guessed a damaged fin, you're right. And 86% of you got that correct, which means Finding Nemo is a huge fan favorite with all of our quiz takers tonight. It was a great one. I remember exactly where I was when I first watched it. It was awesome. So, question number 6, another Pixar question. In Coco, what is Miguel forbidden from doing by his family? Is it dancing, going to the city, meeting up with his best friend, or playing guitar? What is Miguel forbidden from doing by his family in the movie Coco? If you guessed D, you are correct. Wow, 93% of you got that right. How many of you, let me know in the chat, how many of you loved Coco? I thought it was great. The music was awesome. It was such a fun time. Maylee Severin has now taken the lead once again on the leaderboards. Actually, she's tied with Zane Riley at 32 points. As we go into question 7 into our Harry Potter round, what's the name of the dog that guards the Sorcerer's Stone at Hogwarts? Is it Fang, Fluffy, Padfoot, or the Grim? What is the name of the dog that guards the Sorcerer's Stone at Hogwarts? Speaking of Hogwarts, let me know in the chat what your house would be. Many people think I'm a Hufflepuff, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I am a Gryffindor, and the correct answer for the question is Fluffy is the dog that guards the Sorcerer's Stone at Hogwarts. 85% of you got that correct. Zane Riley once again took the lead with 37 points. Gray is at second at 34, and Maylee fell to third with 32 points. Question number 8. Sirius Black escapes on what kind of fantastic beast in the Prisoner of Azkaban movie? Is it a dragon, phoenix, hippogriff, or a pegasus? Which one of these fantastic beasts does Sirius Black escape on? If you guessed hippogriff, you are correct. 60% of you got that right. If you have ever been to Harry Potter World in California, there is a ride called Fly the Hippogriff. It is by far my favorite roller coaster. I rode it like 20 times when we were there. Gray and Zane are tied in first place with 42 points. Zane Weingartner is third with 38 and tied with Maylee as we get into question number 9. Another Harry Potter question. Where does Dumbledore's army practice? The Room of Requirement, Forbidden Forest, the Great Hall, or the Shrieking Shack? Where does Dumbledore's army practice their battle skills in the Harry Potter movies? The correct answer is the Room of Requirement, which I believe is the room that gives you exactly what you need when you need it and disguises you from people trying to find you. 66% of you got that correct. Great job. 20% guessed Great Hall. Gray is number 1 in the lead with 50 points with 6 questions left. Do you guys think you can overtake him? Let me know. Harry, Ron, and Hermione read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them at Hogwarts. Who is the author of that book? Is it Rubius Hagrid, Newt Scamander, Gellert Grindelwald, or Albus Dumbledore? Who wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the textbook that so many read at Hogwarts each year? If you guess Newt Scamander, you're right. Great job. Let's check out the leaderboards one more time. Gray is again number 1 in the lead with 57 points. Zane Weingartner, 51. Maylee Severin is really close in third place with 50 points. You guys, I am so excited for the new Fantastic Beasts movie. Now we're going to move on to Star Wars. What is the Mandalorian's armor made of? Is it carbonite, beskar, mithril, or durium? What is the Mandalorian's armor made of in the Disney Plus TV show, The Mandalorian? Guys, I binge watched that whole show in like 2 days. It is so good. If you guess beskar, B, that is correct. 46% of you got that right. Actually, it was a tie between beskar and durium. Wow. Great job. Gray is number one in the lead, 62 points. Zane Weingartner is second with 59, and Maylee is close on their heels with 55 points. As we go into question number 12, what is the official name of this Mandalorian character? Is it Baby Yoda, Little Yoda, the Child, or Yoden? What is the official name of this Mandalorian character? Lizzie says Coco made me cry from earlier. Maylee Severin is a Slytherin. She holds the same house as our very own Lindsay Heslop. And if you guess the Child, you're correct. Baby Yoda. I knew this question would be a savage one because Baby Yoda is what all the memes call him. But in the actual show notes, his real name is the Child, or that's what he's always referred to as. 14% of you got that correct. Savage. Zane Weingartner takes the lead with 67 points as we go into question 13. Who does Kylo Ren find alive on the uncharted planet Exegol? Is it Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Snoke, or Emperor Palpatine? Who does Kylo Ren find alive on the uncharted planet in Exegol? Let me know in the chat, did you love the last movie in Star Wars? I know it is a controversial topic, but I absolutely loved it. And Kylo Ren finds Emperor Palpatine in all of his lightning glory on Exegol. 73% of you got that correct. And guys, 3 questions left. The leaderboard is in a super tight race with Zane Weingartner and the lead 72 points, Gray 69, and Maylee 68. What planet is Luke Skywalker from? Coruscant, Naboo, Tatooine, or Alderaan? What planet is Luke Skywalker from? Oh man, we have in the lead with Gray and Zane. They have both previously won. Maylee has not won, and neither has Grady. Who thinks they can take home the bacon for the first time? If you guessed Tatooine, you were right. If you guessed Alderaan, you were in Alderaan places. Yes, I know that was a horrible joke, but I still wanted to say it anyway. Okay. Zane Weingartner is holding on to the lead as we go into our last 2 questions, which is a Marvel round. I hope you can get this right, Maylee. I'm pushing for you. Okay. What is the name of Thor's weapon in the movie Infinity War? Pay close attention to that. Is it Stormbringer, Mjolnir, Stormbreaker, or Odin's sword? What is the name of Thor's weapon in the movie Infinity War? Is also shown with him holding it here. If you guessed Stormbreaker, you are right. 40% of you got that correct. Mjolnir is actually his normal hammer that he has in all the other movies. Zane Weingartner got that correct, and Maylee fell just a little bit behind with Gray in 3rd place, Maylee in 2nd with 78 points, and Zane Weingartner in a very distant lead going into the last question. What is Hulk's name when he is in human form? Is it Ben Braddock, Bobby Boucher, Bernard Black, or Bruce Banner? What is the Hulk's name when he is in human form? For all the bacon, can Maylee pull up a big upset? We will see. The correct answer is Bruce Banner. 80% of you got that correct. So if you answered the quickest, you got the most points. Zane Weingartner is a repeat champion with 94 points. Everyone give him a huge round of applause. Maylee, great try. You are going to have to jump on next week for another chance to win, which brings me to a couple of announcements. Next week, our very own Lindsay Heslop and Zachary Hartgraves are going to be guest hosting trivia, and it is all July 4th themed. So what I would suggest is do all of this studies on U.S. history and Independence Day if you want to win trivia next week. I'm going to be in Montana for the next 2. Lindsay and Zach will be your guest hosts. And another plug, if you have not watched our series On the Couch, be sure to check out our series on Instagram Live, or Instagram and YouTube. And this weekend, we are premiering our last talk in the series, which Ethan and Caleb will be doing. It's all about Star Wars, which I'm wrapping tonight. Guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for playing. I hope you have as much fun playing trivia as I do hosting it with you. We'll see you next week as we play Independence Day trivia. Have an awesome week. Zane, you know what to do. Email me at Joseph_Flatiron or _Hoffman at flatironschurch.com, and I'll be sure to send you your Starbucks gift card for winning. Guys, thank you so much for playing, and welcome to all of our new players. Have an awesome week. How do I end?